Lights, camera, action. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. This is Laura Thompson, your friendly, fabulous, feisty, fierce, and phenomenal CEO and creator of TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach. And you're tuned into the coffee break. And guess who I ran into? These handsome young men were walking around, and they saw me over here with my coffee cups. So I guess they like coffee, and they asked me if they could join me. So I said, all right. I have a few minutes. So how y'all doing?
Doing well, doing good.
Amazing.
How are you?
Doing amazing.
Doing good. So I received this call from Deanna Brown, and she said she put out a notification to see who would like to come and do an interview on the coffee break, and you guys were some of the first to respond. So welcome, and I thank you for responding. So you're part of, or you have been part, I don't know if you still are, or if you're, I know you were in the program previously.
This
right?
I was interning. I was interning with it first time this year.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So you were an
yes,
intern. Okay,
yes,
Howard
ma'am, yes,
University.
you know.
All right. And so, before we get into the questions in the interview, introduce yourself. Tell people what you do, why you do it. You know, what school you attend, why you intern for this program, and all those good things.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go first. What's up, everybody? My name is Braden Pridgeon. I go by Bray. I am a rising senior honors media journalism and film communications major with a minor in philosophy, attending the illustrious Howard University in Washington, D.C. But San Antonio is home for me. I am a filmmaker, and I have a passion for fashion. So I dibble and dabble with modeling, styling, costume design. So anything when it comes to fashion and film, hey, I'm here. I was an intern this summer for the EYCCP program, and it was an amazing experience. I got to make great connections with not just the youth of the East Side, but people in the film industry here in San Antonio, and even in the fashion industry. So,
wow, that's pretty awesome and prophetic. I like it. So tell me about you, Nicholas.
Yes, although I was not, my name is Nicholas Betts, and although I was not an intern like my good friend Bray right here, I was a participant in the EYCCP program, and I've been a creative all my life, whether I was grabbing my mom's phone to shoot skits in between me and my siblings at age 6 or 7, or I was just shooting random cooking videos. I wasn't actually in the kitchen cooking, but I was shooting a video of somebody cooking. I've always had a camera in my hand to some capacity. So when I heard about EYCCP, naturally I wanted to join, but I actually wanted to join last year, and my schedule didn't work out, and I missed it just barely. But this year, when I tell you I was refreshing that page to see when applications open, I was refreshing that page. But this year I was thankful, lucky, and blessed to get in, and I have been just on a roll, making films ever since.
Wow, so that's awesome. So throughout the program, did you have an opportunity to make a film, or you use the things that you learned to make a film? Or how did that
absolutely. The whole premise of EYCCP is to make our own feature film to be shown at the Carver Center on September 5th. Come on. Yeah. Y'all can come out. But basically the entire process of EYCCP was to make our own film. So we started in script writing. So we had to formulate an idea. From there, we had to turn our ideas into a script, read it out for everyone to hear. And after that, it was pre-production, getting all of our props, getting our locations, post-production. Not post-production, but before post-production, we were shooting, getting everything lined up and coordinated, and post-production was just editing and getting everything out there. So EYCCP taught us that process on how to start a movie, make a movie, finish a movie, and market a movie.
Wow, so that's awesome. I wish I had been in that class. So did y'all have a team? Was it a team of people that did different things, or how did that work? How did y'all compile the team? Yes, ma'am.
It was a team, so we kind of like self-formulated our own teams based off of our ideas. Okay. So we found like-minded individuals, and from there we all mind melded, and from there we created our scripts, and then we formed teams on who was going to be director, who was going to be AD, who was going to do lights, who was going to run back and forth to get waters, because it's hot outside. It is hot. So everybody on our team and everybody in EYCCP played an integral role on their own sets during filming.
Wow. So Bray, what what role did you play as an intern?
So as an intern, we were serving as like the associate producers, making sure that everybody was on time, making sure that they stayed within, not necessarily staying within budget. That wasn't our job, but we was making sure that everyone did their task, everyone knew what they were doing, and just supervising like on the actual production set. It was really nice because like I during the program you would see them like they're sleeping and eating snacks the whole time the instructors were talking and all that stuff, and I'm like, I hope y'all are learning something, but seeing that they actually were able to like get something from the program and not just like chips and snacks here and there, but they were actually able to get like attainable knowledge that I'm learning in college at this age is like,
Wow,
it's a beautiful
phenomenal.
thing. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. So yeah, we just served like, the other interns and I served as like the associate producers, making sure that everything was assistant here and there. Honestly, we played PAs here and there. I was in one of the shorts, so I
Wow.
played an actor. I would just being accessible so the students can make the best creation production they can.
Wow. So what were y'all's favorite aspects of the program?
One of my personal favorite aspects of it was definitely the food. For sure, we
Great,
had
still hungry,
some
huh?
of the best like catering, like caterers here on the east side of San Antonio, and Mark Stouting was one of my favorites, honestly.
Really? Yeah, he's got some good burgers.
He does. He does. He has this ice cream burger I want to try.
Yeah, I haven't
But
tried it, but
apart from that, just seeing the youth be able to obtain the information that I'm literally I'm paying money to go learn, and it's like being on sets and being within a production at this age for free, pretty much, just time. It's a beautiful thing. That's one of my favorite aspects to see, is just giving back to the youth of San Antonio, because that's home.
wow, that's awesome. So what about you?
For me, I was gonna say lunch, man. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, it was good.
Yes,
It was
Mo's
real good.
Kitchen. I don't know who Mo is, but I'd love to meet you personally because that food was, it was delicious every single time. That was amazing catering. But I would say my favorite process or my favorite part of the program was the screenwriting course, and how they taught us the, I guess, Hollywood breakdown on how to formulate and write a script. Because at least for me, whenever you're watching and you're seeing a movie, you just think that it happens like, oh, just one person wrote it, and then they're like, okay, let's go get a camera and let's just shoot. But when they broke down the entire process, and it was a day-by-day process, it wasn't just one, you learn like, oh, you need this is involved. This is entirely involved, and it's just, it's a lot more than I expected. But I'm grateful to have absorbed all that knowledge, because now I know that filmmaking is not just an integral part of just you doing it all by yourself. Oh, I'm gonna be the front man, I'm gonna be director, I'm gonna be writer, and I'm gonna run and get food, and I'm gonna do all this. No, you need a team. You need a team to at least take your film work to the highest level it possibly can be. So I would say in screenwriting, they taught us that.
Wow.
Yes.
So out of learning all of those things, what have you decided? You know, what you want to do, or what aspect of content creation that you would want to pursue as a career?
I would say my goals have been more or less the exact same, which is to be an actor. But now that I have a directing in my bag, now that I have screenwriting in my bag, post-production knowledge and pre-production knowledge, I can now take my acting past what maybe other actors probably don't know, since they don't have all of that knowledge. So more or less, to answer your question, I'm focused on being an actor.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
So Bray, so you've been going to school for a lot of this, the skills that they're learning in
Yes,
just
ma'am.
a short
Yes,
period
ma'am.
of time. So, you know, how do you feel about that? And did you learn anything different or more than what you've been learning at Howard?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because Howard's education is top tier. That's one of the reasons why I chose my HBCU, Howard, because I mean the education was top tier. But one thing that I learned here in the program was like, it kind of was a crash course of everything I'm learning, because in school it's kind of just drug out. It's classes, you know, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Like at this time of the day, with EYCCP, it's Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. That's how long we stay. And so I learned a lot. I learned how to put everything together more so. So I mean, it was more of like I knew how to do like the camera angles and the lenses and things like that, but putting it all together is something that I kind of was able to take from EYCCP.
Wow, that's awesome. So, this has been a great conversation. Thank you for stopping by and having coffee with me today. I wish I could talk to you a little bit longer, maybe offset. We could talk a little bit more and catch up, but you've been tuned into TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach where you can watch when you want, how you want, and where you want. Ciao.
Peace out.